Hello, YouTube. It is Gecko Plays signing on to tell you about this series that I've talked so much about. So, let's go ahead and get into this new world. We're gonna name it Minecraft series. Yep. There we go. And it's just gonna be base everything, whatever. It's like, okay, so in this episode today, I think this is gonna be a chill episode. We're just going to get started. Nothing much is gonna happen in this episode, but hopefully we'll find a village and get all suited up. And we'll be at a good stopping point for next time. And I'm excited, to say the least. It's going to take a while, but I am excited. Okay. This is a better spawn point than what I just had, literally. I thought about creating the world beforehand, but then I decided not to. And the spawn point was in the desert. Ow. Like, don't worry, I already got enough. Anyways. Run, escape. I will say, I played this mod on Twitch all last week. And what I've learned is I need to relearn how to make potions, which I've never really done, which is kind of a problem, but it's fun. But like most of the base dragons that I'm going to end up wanting need either fire resistance or night vision. So that's going to be a little bit of a hassle if we don't die here in a second from that hideous Sippleback. I see you over there. We might die from the hideous Sippleback, but at least it's early game, so it's not too much of a setback. It's like a minor setback at most. Don't know. Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm streaming on, no. I'm recording this on my streaming platform, so there is going to be a viewer count. I'm going to try and not have that next time. I keep on forgetting that I can record on this platform. That's why it's always there. Usually I just use this to go live and stuff for a few hours. But it's whatever. Jesus. There's so many dragons and I just don't want to die. A good first thing I've learned to do is try and just run until you find a village and loot up. Because these villages in this mod pack, they are low-key stacked. And they're really good for early game loot, especially when you get good weapons. And then eventually, I think the plan is, before we even think of building our own base, we're just going to take over a village. Because that's what I did last time. And it seemed to work pretty well. And during that, I was able to stack up on a bunch of resources and get a few eggs. I got myself a deadly matter and a gronkle. And it was fun. We were chilling. And I found out gronkles in this game are actually really good for dragon hunter ships. Excuse the lag, it's gonna happen. I wish I could change it, but it seems to happen every single time I play nowadays, but damn it. No food. Okay. Let's go slaughter a pig. Jimmy. This fucking guy, bro. This fucking guy. Like, come on now. Okay, well, now I can't be family friendly. I curse way too much to be family friendly, I'm not even gonna lie. At this point, it just slips out. Like, I tried earlier, but no, it's just not gonna cut it. Like, what do you want me to do? It's in my blood, baby. Anyways, here's a village. Or something. Ruin Nether portal? Yeah. That's good. Speed series. I am very interested to see where this series takes us, seeing that in 1 week of consistent playing last week, I was only able... Oh, this better. But seeing as consistent gameplay last week only got me a Silk Touch, that's very good. It only got me so far last week, so this is gonna be a beefy series to say the least, but after we settle down somewhere, it should be good. And I'm very open to suggestions on what to do with this new little series, because it's going to be long, it's going to be boring, but for the people who stay and want to see something, please stay. Because yeah, we got like this little schedule we're on, but like, let's live a little bit. Fight a dragon maybe. At the low level we are, horses don't drop me, unfortunately. I don't have apples. Okay, walking my way down. It's just no, that's a whole ass life theory. I'm not trying to sign a waiver to the Grim Reaper. Yeah, no, I'm good. There's some sheep over here. And then also what I learned from last week, there are certain items in the game that give you like little passives that don't break ever. And then yeah, sheep, they don't really have their wool, but we don't, we're all equal around here. We don't discriminate. I just want food, and maybe they can understand that from the afterlife. Oh, there's a Gronkle. Gronkle is more than likely going to be my first dragon. It's a very easy to tame dragon, and it's pretty stress-free. The goal is, before we even start to tame a dragon, is we get a base and a bunch of dragon nip. And then there's also oleander in this game. Purple oleander and red oleander. Though, what? Bro, I needed that. Whatever, I'll make another one. But, oh, there it is. Let's go. But, as I was saying, there's purple and red oleander in this game, which I low-key forget what it does since it's been so long since I've watched the series. So, if another How to Train a Dragon fan is watching currently, drop it in the comments. Because I saw it when I was playing, and I was like, I forgot what that does. And if it's in the game, it's probably useful in some way, shape, or form. And then there's over 1,200 variants in this game, including you can breed all dragons to get multiple different styles. And one day, when I'm closer to my goal, I can even get different sorts of hybrids, because there are a bunch of dragons in this mod. You couldn't name them all if you even tried. I mean, someone probably can. But that takes dedication I just don't have, to be honest. Oh my god. need to find a village. Sorry if I'm taking a while. My play style is I'm usually more of like the adventure type, and I like finding at least some shelter beforehand. And then after we find shelter, Hideous slip it back over there. And after we find some shelter is when we can move on to the next part and start like actually getting stuff. Because I don't know if you guys know this, but you can get a surprisingly big amount of resources from these villages, like even more than you normally would in an unmodded world. And then there's also trader boats everywhere over the ocean. See, there we go. That's much better. Oh, I forgot to pick up my crafting table. Only a slight issue there. I'm not the best at this game, clearly. Yes, that's how you... Okay. Generational fumble right there. Anyways, bedtime. There we go. And goody night. Okay. Here we go. So, oh, dragon nip. Perfect. So, like I said at the beginning of the video, this is going to be a pretty chill video. Nothing much is going to happen, but if you watch the whole thing, how we doing? And the plan, I'm going to try and move decently fast through this. I just need to find a good way to get potions, really. Because one dragon I know I want later on in the series is a Monstrous Nightmare. But if you know anything about the Monstrous Nightmare can set itself on fire. And the requirements for getting that is a fire resistance potion. Now, there is something that I thought of last week that I honestly might try on live. So there was this item. So there's these items, you can hold a bunch of different things, and they all do different stuff. And one of them, after getting hit, gives you fire resistance. And I was thinking about maybe using that to my advantage, even though it's a short amount of time. But technically, if we're logically speaking, it could work. There we go. Let's not fall in the water. That would be a major setback. Anyways, this looks like a great area to build a base. A great area to mine. Oh, more dragon now. Yoink that real quick, please, and thank you. There we go. Eventually, once I get into a village, I'll grow my own dragon nip. But you genuinely get so much of this by just adventuring that you won't even remember that you even have a dragon nip farm. I need to get a stable source of food. That's what I need to do. Up here it looks, because there's water the other way. I can't wait till I get a dragon and I can just fly. It's so much better than walking everywhere. Oh, that's a cool dragon. What is that? The Shadow Snatcher. I had the... Yeah. I don't think I'm getting up there. We gotta change our plans. No, because most of these dragons are very aggressive and will attack you on sight. There was one time in my last world where I was literally just at a village with my Chronicle, and a deadly natter just killed me for no reason.
Good aim, clean aim, good aim, clean aim.
There we go. More food. But it's okay, due to the way this mod is set up, I can just TP back to my death. I can create waypoints everywhere, and I can just TP back whenever I need to. And perfect timing. Like I said, the only goal of the series is to tame a Bewilderbeast, but a Bewilderbeast is a very in-game level tame, so it's going to be hard because there's a very limited amount of ways you can even get a Bewilderbeast. All 3 ways require you to hatch it and raise it from a baby, though. But it really just depends on what variant we want, which we can talk about in the series. This is... Oh. Nothing here but monsters. That is true. But like I was saying, the difficulty all depends on the variant of Bewilderbeast that we want, which I don't really care, because I just said Bewilderbeast. I never said which one, so it could be Hiccup Spawn's Bewilderbeast, it could be just a Bewilderbeast, or it could be Draco's Bewilderbeast. In my opinion, Draco's looks the coolest, but also in my opinion, the Bewilderbeast is just really cool. But it's going to take a minute to get to that point, so we honestly have a bunch of free time. And if any of you guys have any tips or just like recipes for potions, please tell me them, because I don't know. If you have any tips for getting potions and how to get them, please tell me, because your boy's a little slow. I see back in my prime day of playing Minecraft like every day, I never really concerned about getting potions. If I needed a potion, I'd just go in creative. And this is going to be a fully survival world, so no creative for me. So if you guys could help me out a little bit, I'll learn how to make potions. And the sooner I learn, the sooner I can tame a Monstrous Nightmare and be a badass flying through the air. But I do wonder how that mechanic's gonna work. If because I know they didn't really show it in the show, but do you need fire resistance itself to even use that ability, or is it just a given? Because there is Monstrous Nightmare gel, but we don't see anybody using that consistently while flying a Monstrous Nightmare. They just kind of light themselves on fire, everything but the saddle. So I'm interested to see how that's gonna play out in this scenario, because this is Minecraft. It's gonna work differently. I already saw the Grunkle is not as accurate as it should be, but that don't really matter if we're really thinking about it. And we went in a big fat circle. Oh my god. I suck. Okay. Where do we even go? Oh, there's something over here. How did I miss that? Okay, let's set a temporary waypoint and then go over there. Jesus. See, I told you guys, I'm slow. Just give me a second. I swear I'm not that bad. Or maybe I am. I don't know. Whatever it is, it's your fault. Like, come on, guys. Anyways. It's not too far away, thankfully. That's why the mini-map is so useful. I love that one. Oh wait, that's the spawn.
Are you serious right now, bro?
That's just the spawn. But we could go over here, low-key. Because we went down here first. Now, let's go over here to the swamp. There might even be what I needed last time, which was a witch. Because since I don't really know how to make potions, I was just thinking of... I was honestly thinking about just wandering around until I found a witch outpost. And in that case, I would find a witch. And who knows, maybe I'll get some potions. That was the goal, at least. Because I went to the nether. But I don't know if my spawn was just shit or what. I just couldn't find what I needed. I don't really know how to change the spawn. I think I need to destroy the spawn point. And I don't know how to exactly do that. Okay. Root of Rage. What? Dragon rooted. Oh. Dragon root. Like, see, that's another thing. Like, I know what dragon root does, but I don't see how it proves useful to me. Like, right now, it especially doesn't seem useful, but eventually it might seem useful, but someone else probably knows more about the mod than I do, because it's been updated a lot since the last time I played. And last time I played, me and my friend were going through a bunch of different versions of Minecraft, which was pretty silly. Oh, what's that? Hideous Stippleback. Two Hideous Stippleback over there. Oh, that's exactly what I'm talking about. We have a dragon hunter ship over here, and what we're gonna do every single time we see one, every single time, we're gonna get the full thing in render, just like that. Not quite, but it's good enough. We're gonna go over here, and we're just going to label it, like, create waypoint. We're gonna dragon hunter ship. Put it in dark gray, just so we know where it is. Because one day, I don't even, like, loot those things. I just like destroying them. Jesus, that's a death gripper. That is no bueno. I might need to make a bow for this. I'm gonna make a bow real quick, but super far away from the death gripper. Oh wait, may as well can get another axe while I'm here. There we go. Okay. Now we come over here. There we go. And would you look at that? There's a village. Perfect. Exactly what we wanted. And when it comes to villages in this mod, I actually like it. Because now these villagers actually have jobs and they're actually protected. Like, some of them are unemployed, yes, but most of them actually have jobs. Finally, a reliable source of food. And that might be useful. Like, listen, there's a zombie somewhere. Oh, yeah, look at them. They're putting in that work, bro. Like, that stuff. I love that. I wish normal villages did that, because then villages would be a lot safer from bad omen. Yeah, that's what it was. Hi. Just stealing your stuff. Don't worry about me. I'll be in and out in a jiffy. I'm just gonna grab this just in case. Because I can't remember if glasses are still made with slime balls or not. Okay, sure, we'll set our respawn point there. Anyways, I think we might have to wrap it up soon. Because I can only upload a video ever so long. And honestly, stopping at a village is not bad. So I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining at all. So let's go into our outro. Okay. Productive day? Maybe. That's honestly very debatable in my opinion, but hey, we found a village. We did go in a full circle, but let's ignore that fact, okay? Let's ignore that fact. So, the goal for next time, let's see. What I want for next time, now that we have a village, I want proper loot. And I guess it's just going to keep on adventuring. Because I'm thinking episode 3, maybe we get a dragon, depending on how far we get next episode. And no, before you ask, I am not going to play offline. This is going to be legit. And if I play on stream, it's going to be on a different world. So yeah, that's what it's gonna be for this series. Thank you for tagging along. And if you liked what you saw, drop a comment, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time.